Hey, this is Aaron wanting to show you parts of the new song God of the Rescue. Um, Most of it is kind of piano and pad, but at the same time there's a lot of important guitar parts that really support the overall song and music. One such part is the kind of the intro piano and guitar riff. It's kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4. So really all that is it's a formation kind of based on a B chord, like a B bar chord. But you got your ring finger on the 9th fret of the D string, and then up from there. Next finger's at 8th fret, then the next finger's 7th fret. So you have. Then you kind of do this hammer-on thing with your pinky on the 9th fret of the B string. And then you hit this low kind of note in the F sharp major. I guess it's a B flat. Then kind of like a, imagine you took a D chord and moved it up a whole step to an E. That's kind of what this is. So that's kind of that main intro guitar riff. I'll play it one more time. I'll play it one more time. So you kind of hear that definitely in the intro, in the verses, and even at the outro a little bit. It kind of resolves a little bit more. But meanwhile, during the verses, there's another guitar kind of doing this straight. Turn my delay off. It's doing this kind of more straightforward pattern. It's kind of like same thing. Like imagine you had this bar chord, but take off your pinky and ring finger, and all you have left is your pointer on the B on the E string, then your middle finger on the I guess it's a E flat on the G string. So really all I'm doing is I'm using my middle finger on this hand while picking. You could even do it with fingers if you want all around, but just to give it sort of like, it's kind of this clean kind of feel. You could put some delay on it and make it sound really nice. It's like a G sharp minor, same thing. The only two strings I'm really playing are the low E and the G string. And I'll let this, for the next chord, the E, I'll just let the low E ring, and then go to a high octave of an E. It's just on the 9th fret of the G string. And that's that part. Then the chorus is really, especially the big choruses, usually just one guitar is doing, just has some long delays on and just doing like a diamond kind of chord. You just go just straight, just keeping a good bed kind of around it. The other guitar can kind of do like a basically just kind of giving a little bit more rhythm underneath, but not too like huge chords yet. Then let's take it through the bridge. There's another part that the piano starts it. If you don't have a piano player, guitar could start it or whatever. But really, it's pretty simple. I'll put some reverb on because that's probably what I use most for it. So it's just a like imagine you had this, like again, just it's all based kind of, lots of the leads and things like that are just based on the chords. So imagine you've got this G sharp minor, and just kind of take your pinky from that and hit this 6th fret on the D string. So you have, and you kind of have your pointer finger on the what do you say, G string on the 4th fret. So it's really like it's kind of like a pentatonic in a way, the way it feels on the fretboard. So you go. So that part really is, I mean, it's exactly doubling the piano. It's not really trying to take the place of the piano. It's just more of, I mean, I imagine it being a little bit underneath it because you have more options as far as delays and textures and sounds and things like that to make it really all-encompassing. Pretty cool. I don't know what that means, but anyway, so that's that part. It's all just based around that G sharp minor. So you're kind of going from this position with your ring finger on the 6th fret to your pointer finger kind of barring these strings all along the 4th fret. So you kind of go, then move your ring finger up to the next string on the 6th fret, and that should help from there. Then let's see, during that section, really, as you can hear from the chart or from the other instruments, you kind of have this. E, B, F sharp major. Kind of I play like an E flat octave just because it's a little bit more edgy, I guess, but you can also do kind of like that. I guess it's whatever it's on the. Just kind of like in Forever Yours, how you kind of move your root notes down. It's that same chord. So that part goes through, pretty standard. The last time through, though, it switches chords. It goes to a C sharp minor 7 to B, the transition chord, then F sharp. You are God, and you rescue life. Tricky thing about that section is on that big, at least for now, on that big ba ba ba. That's just going to be drums because it gets a little. You don't want to give away that next chord yet, and there's a little bit of tension there, but that's most of the parts. So if you have any questions, definitely leave a comment or send an email to aaron.weets@fellowshipchurch.com. Thanks.